Hi, welcome to the Bears Club.
Hi, the name's Leishman.
Go right ahead, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Just gaining entry to this exclusive course is a privilege. The Bears Club is only 10 minutes away from its designer's home, and for Jack Nicklaus, it's been one of the most satisfying projects he's done. Founded by 35 enterprising business leaders, the Bears Club has been one of the true success stories in golf. Many top professional golfers play here, and its celebrity guest list reads like a who's who of American sport. So what is the Bears Club all about? Jack Nicklaus spent more time designing this course than any other he's worked on, but the perfectionist is more than pleased with the result.
I tried to do a golf course that would be very user-friendly, but very for the members and very strong from the back, and I think it is. It's a strong golf course from the back tees. Anybody, we have quite a few pros that are members there. They like it as a preparation for themselves, and it's a good test, and the members love it. And it's not too tough for them. They can play it. It's always in wonderful condition. We're very proud of the Bears Club.
The course is set on 369 acres of valuable Florida real estate. The private club has strong practice facilities and a driving range which provides the ideal preparation for the round ahead.
Once you get to play here a few times, you definitely find out little intricacies of the golf course and where to hit it and where not to hit it. Basically, it is a very fair golf course, especially for our membership, especially off the tee. As you get closer to the greens, that's kind of where Mr. Nicklaus gets you. It's if you miss the green a little left or right, you're going to be in some trouble, and that's definitely where the difficulty sets in.
So let's take up the challenge of the Bears Club. The first hole is the ideal opening hole, 398 yards from the back tee. It's a gentle dogleg before approaching a relatively straightforward green. Be happy with a par on the opening hole and it'll set you up for a birdie prospect on the second. This is the hole that demands accuracy of shot and distance, 195 yards over the water. The challenge, however, is only unfolding. The second hole has one of those greens that demands respect. But with the first two holes behind you, prepare for a real challenge.
3 is a great golf hole. It's a 433-yard par 4. I believe it's a third handicap hole. You've got a really gigantic bunker on your left-hand side, surrounded by water all the way down to the left, past the flag. I believe it's the highest elevation here at the Bears Club. Basically, if you can hit it about right center of the fairway, you're going to get a big kick down to the left, and hopefully you'll have about 120 yards into a very difficult green. It's about a 2-tier green. Everything kind of slopes from right to left with an extremely difficult pot bunker just right of the flag, or basically right of the green. You don't want to be in there, especially if it's right to left wind. Basically, a lot of people love that golf hole there. It's extremely difficult, but it's beautiful.
As part of the ongoing maintenance, some of the holes were undergoing cosmetic changes. Despite the burn-off, one of the nicest is the 364-yard fifth. But let's move on.
Number 7 is a short par 3, measuring 172 from the championship tee. The green is basically surrounded by 2 fairly large bunkers, which are pretty difficult to get out of, but the green has 2 elevations. There's some great hole locations on there, and it's definitely tied into the nature of the terrain there, which is one of our favorite par 3s here. Then we come to number 8, which is a par 5, measuring 540 yards from the championship tee. It's usually downwind, which is kind of nice, but Mr. Nicklaus put in a new bunker off the tee, which is left side of the fairway, which a lot of the golf balls are finding their way into that bunker now. He kind of said, well, if these people want to drive it long, well, here's your bunker. You either hit it in front of it, in it, or over it. And if you hit it over it, it's definitely rewarding because you left yourself with about a mid-iron to the green, which the green is definitely surrounded by 3 bunkers. 1 bunker that wraps around the green and 2 other ones just short of the green. And that is, again, a difficult green because it is 2 tiers. And if you get the right pin placement, it's very difficult to get at.
So by the time you finish your first 9, are you ready generally to give up golf?
Yeah, basically you just want to sit in a halfway house and maybe sip on a cocktail. But it's definitely a little overwhelming your first time around, but it definitely is beautiful. It really is a gorgeous front 9.
Given the opportunity to play the course, take my advice. Take a caddy. In this instance, Sean is the man, and his knowledge of the greens is second to none. He can make any golfer look good. At this stage, I'm prepared to retire to the comfort of one of those neighbouring houses that surround the course. Quality real estate on a high-quality course. But there's more to come.
back nine we feature a hole, it's number 13. It measures 429 from the back championship tee. And when I say it's a back tee, it's really back there in the middle of the woods. And it's a very intimidating tee shot. Basically, he has a pot bunker in the middle of the fairway, which you either hit just left of it, or if the big guys, maybe they can go over it if you have a little right to left or downwind. It also features a bunker down the right-hand side, also along with the water, which comes into play quite often. The green is basically pretty simple green, but it's definitely surrounded by a couple bunkers there, which is difficult. Well, after you've done number 13, we come to a little par 3, number 14. 15 is a very strong hole, 16. And 17 is usually downwind, which is one of my favorites also, a little dogleg to the left. And then you come to our famous 18th hole. It's par 5, measuring 551 from the championship tee. Basically, Mr. Nicklaus put a new bunker in here last summer, which kind of gets some of the longer guys off the tee because it's about, I believe it's measuring, I think it's about 270 to carry from the championship tee, which kind of puts a little bite into it. And then you have a choice whether to go for the green or lay up short over here about 100 yards in. If you lay back a little bit with your tee shot, you're definitely going to opt to lay up. Some of the bigger guys, you're hitting about a 3, 4, 5 iron into the green, which is pretty difficult. It's a 2-tier green, which runs away from you towards our little backdrop here, which is the clubhouse. It's generally a tough green, it's a hard green, surrounded by bunkers, as you can see. And you definitely have to put a little flight on your golf ball in order for it to hold the green. But if you do, it definitely pays off, and maybe you'll have an eagle putt.